found left dead on the side of the road. Put up a picture full mass. Very sad story. Mia Kanu, a Tennessee State University student, was found dead laying on a Michigan road days after returning home from a summer break. Surveillance video reportedly showed the college student either falling or perhaps being pushed out of a vehicle onto the street. Police are treating her death as a homicide. Officers from the Southfield Police Department discovered the unresponsive body of the 23-year-old in front of the Coach House Apartments on Providence Drive. This was on June 3rd at about 4:32 a.m. That's according to the Detroit Free Press. She was immediately transported to Ascension Providence Hospital, where she was placed on life support for 2 days. Her mother says doctors pronounced her dead 2 days later, but kept her on life support for 3 additional days because her organs were to be donated to someone in need. There was no brain activity. Her liver went to a baby. Her kidneys went to a recipient, and her tissues and muscles were donated to the gift of life, said Bianca Van Meter, her mother, adding that she looked like a beautiful angel lying in bed during those last days. Let's get into the investigation. Detectives are attempting to piece together what actually happened in the last hours of her life, hoping to find clues to her premature demise. According to her mother, she saw her daughter on the morning of June 2nd, right before she left home for work. It would be the last time she saw her daughter alive. The young college student, Kanu, was later picked up from her job at the Green Lantern restaurant by a female friend who had been staying with them and taken to the party. The car that the friend used to pick up this college student from the eatery was identified as the same vehicle involved in the incident, according to the mother. The mother said she was with her friends, and from my understanding, she was thrown out or fell out of a vehicle. She was found on the side of the road, and she was left there, said the mother. I want to know what really happened, and if they were with friends, why wouldn't they call 911? Authorities on the case say there is little known about why the young woman ended up in the street when she was supposed to be at the gathering. WXYZ states that they were told she was ejected from a car and a passerby called 911. Was it an accident? Was she pushed? And those are the questions that we're trying to have answered at this point in time. Can't go into the entire autopsy results, but she did have significant head trauma, said the Southfield Police Department Deputy Chief Jeffrey Jagalski. It's our understanding that there was an argument between the driver and another individual in the parking lot of the apartment complex that they had left, officer told Fox 2. Sergeant Jarrett Womble, a spokesperson for the Southfield Department, says the driver has been cooperating with them to help figure out the details of the final moments before she was found in the roadway. Anytime there is an unnatural death, especially concerning a young person, it is treated as a homicide, according to the spokesperson. Let's put up the GoFundMe. This family has been rocked to their core. Good family, who even during the demise of their daughter wanted to make sure that what her body still maintained could be used to help somebody else. That's a hell of a decision to make when your daughter was in college and now she is brain dead. There's a GoFundMe. It has been set up by the mother to help with funeral expenses. She's hoping to raise about $50,000 for the funeral and memorial service. She's received a little more than $34,000 in 10 days. We can go ahead and make that $50,000 right now. I encourage you to do the very best you can. I cannot imagine what this family is going through. I'm highlighting this story because I don't want the police to kick it down the road. I want there to be an exhaustive, thorough investigation into what happened to this young college student. And if there is malfeasance, justice needs to apply, period. Sharing thoughts here.
I'm heartbroken. It's a mother's worst nightmare. And I guess trust your body, trust your gut. If she was with friends, I can't imagine how this happens and nobody knows a thing. And a stranger has to come and render some kind of aid or assistance. It's just sick to me that this is what it's come to. Don't know what happened. Don't know what happened here, but someone does, Doc.
Yep. And you have to imagine, even if she fell out of the car, as the mother offered as a possible reason that this went down, even if she fell out of the vehicle, there was horse playing, whatever.
Say something.
Say something. Your friend is going to stop and do something, period. Right? Okay. All right, we'll bring you the update as it comes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mia Kanu, 23 years old. She attended Tennessee State University, and she was studying as a veterinarian, right? So she went to Michigan, and they found her body deleted. She said she was hanging out with friends, and nobody knows nothing. Nobody seen anything. They said that she either fell out of the car or someone pushed her out of the car. And it took a complete stranger to receive aid and dial 911 to receive help. And unfortunately, she succumbed from her injuries. You know, and this is a different circumstances, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know that reminds you of? It reminds you of Shanquella Robinson. Remember the incident in Mexico when they don't know what happened to Shanquella until the video came out, how her so-called friends attacked her? This is really amazing that when you have, this is what I'm saying, you got to be careful who you friends with. Now, I'm not saying that these friends did something or had a lot to do with it, but it's kind of funny that you hang out, you're supposed to go to a party, hang out with friends, and all of a sudden, they found her body near the side of the road. And nobody says nothing. Now, they claiming that the driver and the people she was with are cooperating with authorities. But then, if they cooperated with authorities now, why haven't they cooperated with authorities during the investigation started? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm also going to put a GoFundMe, her GoFundMe account on my description box below, so you can, guys, if you want to contribute and send money to the family, you can. This is really, really tragic of what happened to her, and basically she is just she attends TSU, Tennessee State University, to become a veterinarian. And all of a sudden, allegedly she went to a party, and her friends, she was riding with her friends. Unfortunately, they found her body on the side of the road in the state of Michigan, deleted. Y'all let me know what you think about this in the comments. I'll talk to you in my next video. This Lions In signing off. Deuces.